I have a Me Too story to share. I was working as a congressional staffer. The chief of staff held my face, kissed me, and stuck his tongue in my mouth. So I know what it's like to keep these things hidden deep down inside. I know what it's like to lie awake in bed at night wondering if I was the one who had done something wrong. I know what it's like years later to remember that rush of humiliation and anger. You know what? Many of us in Congress know what it's like, because Congress has been a breeding ground for a hostile work environment for far too long.
Since I shared my own story on #MeTooCongress, I have had numerous meetings and phone calls with staff members, both present and former, women and men who have been subjected to this inexcusable and oftentimes illegal behavior. In fact, there are 2 members of Congress, Republican and Democrat, right now, who have been subject to review, or not have been subject to review, but have engaged in sexual harassment.
This is about a member who is here now. I don't know who it is, but somebody who I trust told me this situation. This member asked a staffer to bring them over some materials to their residence. And the young staffer, as a young woman, went there and was greeted with a member in a towel. It was a male, who then invited her in. At that point, he decided to expose himself. She left, and then she quit her job. She left, she found another job. But that kind of situation, what are we doing here for women right now who are dealing with somebody like that?
Over the last few weeks, more and more current and former congressional staffers are coming out and bravely telling their stories about how they experienced sexual harassment while working here. This is shameful. There is a serious sexual harassment problem in Congress, and too many congressional offices are not taking this problem seriously at all.
I'm so proud to join my colleagues on both sides of the aisle today in co-sponsoring the Me Too Congress Act. While working as a staffer almost 4 decades ago here in Congress, I myself was sexually assaulted by a guest of the United States Congress, and I had no place to turn. There was no concept of sexual harassment. I had no one that I could tell, and I had nothing that I could do about that situation. So here I find myself 4 decades later in Congress working with Jackie Spear, who had a similar experience when we were on staff together. I had not received any training about how to handle this incident and was completely unprepared to address it.